हेलो हेलो हेलो। यार अपनी स्ट्रीक टूट गई। कल अपन लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं कर पाए थे, कुछ काम आ गया था बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट। तो अरे सीधे रास्ते लेने तो आती ना मेरे को। आज क्रेजी। हेलो 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 सोमनाथ भाई, स्पीक टूट गई पता है अपनी। कल लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं की थी मैंने। फोन सेटअप कर दो क्या? फिर कितने प्रेम मर रहा हूँ इसमें। ठीक है, अभी तो ही है। वैसे तो मैं माइक म्यूट कर देता हूँ बट अभी तो ही है बस। तो हाँ, कह रहे नो किधर है इतने दिनों से। भाई आज मैंने प्लान किया कि अपन ना एक्चुअली सब कुछ कर देंगे ना। बहुत नेटलैंड 100% करके मेरा कुछ ऐसा लग नहीं रहा है कि मेरे पे कुछ बड़ा उखाड़ा है ना मैंने। अब मैं सब कुछ ही खत्म कर दूंगा ना, ऐसा मुझे मन कर रहा है। गेंशिन की लाइव स्ट्रीम कब है? गेंशिन की लाइव स्ट्रीम कब है? ये गेंशिन क्या लिखा है, क्या दिख रहा है तेरे को? अच्छा वो स्पेशल प्रोग्राम क्या, क्या पता बस बदल जाएगा 2-3 दिनों में। मैं भी आज सर्च कर रहा था उसके बारे में, क्या पता वो आया नहीं होगा वहाँ पे जहाँ पे हम लेते हैं इंफॉर्मेशन वगैरह। हाँ अभी अभी डिसाइड नहीं हुई है, डेट नहीं पता चली। जल्दी आएगा जल्दी।
I see everything.
आज बन ना पहले पहले ठीक है।
One with nature.
Carving waves. Action, action, flames. Whoosh!
देखो पता है इसका अल्टीमेट होता है बहुत ज्यादा। इसका जो शार्क है ना उड़ जाता है कहीं को, फिर कभी आते ही नहीं है वो वापस, और कहीं पे रैंडम जगह टकरा जाता है। मेरे को देख ये फेदर मिला, क्रेजी है ना। 25/7 HP भी है, EMH भाई एकदम क्रेजी है। सस्ता के नीचे भाई, सस्ता के नीचे लाओ।
Why do they never admit?
सेकंड पे मैं काजुआ रखता हूँ ना। मुझे वाले कमीशन मेरे को बहुत आते हैं यार, रोज एक आ ही जाता है।
Need a surfboard?
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Wind strider.
This may turn a little.
Let's light it up.
Amazing.
The wind knows me.
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah.
All right, you
This was
everybody
new.
stand back. Fallen leaves adorn my
Minutes memory. Fast. Let's shred, Sharky. Oh.
एनर्जी खत्म हो गई। एनर्जी की बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है भाई इस कैरेक्टर में। गेम ने मेरे को लगता है ये नेटलैंड में जो एनर्जी है ना, ये फिलिस्टीन करके स्कैम कर दिया देखे हम। कैरेक्टर बड़ा डैमेज दे रहे हैं बट एनर्जी ही नहीं रहता है।
Carving waves. Add astro.
इसके लिए समझ नहीं रहा है, चास्का आएगी ना नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर, उसको भी तुमने फ्लाइंग है उस पे, बेस्ट फ्लाइंग होगा उस पे ना, बट स्टैमिना बिल्कुल ही बेकार। ये ऐसे ही कुछ लग रहा है मेरे को। इवेंट है आज, क्या आज, आज क्या है, आज फ्राइडे है। फ्राइडे को क्या होता है, ये तो नहीं होता। फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे, आज के रीजन अपन सेव कर ले कि आर्टिफैक्ट हो रहा है भाई। सेव कर सकते हैं बट क्या करेंगे सेव करके, है ना, आर्टिफैक्ट को आते हैं। पता है एक चीज टेस्ट करने दी मेरे को कि येलान का अल्ट इसके ई के साथ चलता है क्या, ऑटोमेटिक चलता होगा क्या, क्या लग, ट्राई करें, रख देते हैं हमें क्या, ये नहीं शिंचू रखते हैं,
Justice.
थोड़ा इंटरप्शन रेजिस्टेंस देगा। थोड़ा सा।
Let's light it up.
One with nature.
I'm going in.
As one with wind and cloud.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate.
चलता है क्या? नहीं चलता है, नहीं चल रहा है रे, चलता है बट जब वो नॉर्मल हिट करती है तभी तो बेकार ही है। वेपन क्या दिया है मतलब वो F2P जो क्राफ्टेबल है ना।
Everybody stand back. Genshin at the flames.
सारे ड्रीम सॉल्वेंट मार दिया। R5 लगे।
Off we go. Up.
पेंसिल हाइड्रो
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Let me weave you a verse. Know my soul. Huh?
बढ़िया बेनिफिट है।
I'm going in. Check this out. That's the last. Let's light it up. Rain cutter. Know my sword. Huh?
अच्छा है, टाइम स्टार्ट है। नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर क्या ले रहा? जो आ जाए, जो आ जाए लेते रहो। और मेरे को ना बैनर का कुछ पता चला है सोमनाथ, जो तुझे नहीं पता है। क्रेजी बात तो चल गई, बहुत क्रेजी बात पता चली है
Let me weave you a
एकदम
verse. Know my
जहर।
sword. Huh?
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Clouds high. The birds come.
ऐसे नहीं बताऊंगा घंटा, बहुत है क्रेजी बात। ऐसे ऐसा तू बोलेगा कि हैं बहुत खतरनाक भाई। मैं तो पागल ही हो गया था 10 मिनट।
Time to act.
ऐसे इतना
Rain
पागल हो गया था
outlines
मैं
your
डायरेक्ट
fate.
तेरे डीएम पे आ गया था तेरे को मैसेज करने कि तुझे पता है नूब ऐसा होता है। तो मैंने कहा नहीं रहने दो। पफर फिश से हीलिंग भी होती है पता है मुलानी में। चॉकलेट क्या दे दो भाई इतना गंदा।
One with nature.
गिल्ट कर देता हूँ बच गया।
One with wind and cloud.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines. Marvin Wave. Genshin at the flames.
इतना कम डैमेज क्यों लग रहा है? क्या करो क्या? चिंचू की वजह से ना सारे वेव चोरी कर रहे हैं।
Not my lucky day.
चिंचू थोड़ा सा इंटरप्शन रेजिस्टेंस तो दे रहा है बट उसका बहुत वेव प्राइस चोरी होता है। तो जलान इस केस में बेटर है बट फिर वो तो पूरी यूजलेस हो जाएगी ना। वो तो देगी नहीं ना हीलिंग या कुछ भी कुछ। इवेंट 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 आया है क्या है? ए चेक कर मेरी, ए चेक कर ए। खाली टाइम में तो उसको ए करता रहेगा। 1200 अटैक रेंज इंगल्फिंग है क्या देखना था? अरे मैं तेरे को नॉर्मल लोगों जैसे ट्रीट करने लग गया था। 280 166 रेट बढ़ाया था तेने वो। 280 भी हो गया है यार, सही है। क्या निकला नया? अजीब सा ये नहीं, ये पता नहीं, मुझे पता ही नहीं चलेगा क्या निकला है। सर्कलेट तो नहीं निकला होगा। क्या निकला? फ्लावर, सैंड्स। सैंड्स ठीक है। यूज करके देखते हैं। मेरा माउस ही नहीं चलता है, ये तो क्रेजी बात है ना। बिल्कुल ही खराब हो गया माउस मेरा ना। सेकेंड हाफ में क्या थे, कुछ हाइड्रो हाइड्रो थे। डेंड्रो की टीम कह रही है गेम। डेंड्रो अगर ये तो डेंड्रो को रखना, डेंड्रो ही रखते हैं। भाई होल्ड होता ही नहीं है ना मेरे माउस से। अब ये देखिए देखिए कितना होल्ड कर रहा हूँ। कुछ हो गया है बेचारे को। करूं क्या मैं? मुझे क्या पूछ रहा है? अभी क्यों बदल रहा है तू मुझे बता। मैंने तो बोल दिया है ना सब कुछ।
Teamwork is dreamwork.
अच्छा ये छोटे वाले थे, ये बहुत स्टोरी है।
Get back. Feeling lucky? Ah. Ah. This one's got your name on it. Fire. Well, I'm going in. Ah. Nice and spicy. Eat this. Ah, hiya.
इतना डैमेज हो रहा है कि बहुत है।
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Drilling down. Teamwork is dreamwork. Fire. Well, out of the frying pan into the. Huh? Ha. Feeling
क्या हुआ है?
lucky. Everyone hold hands. By royal decree.
Time to testify. Ready.
वो जो उसको नोबलेट वाली शॉट भी थी तो वो सोच के तो नहीं करने लग गया है वो।
As you wish, Mainfoot.
Make yourselves at home.
Hunt them down. Loaded.
इतना जल्दी जवाब तो मैंने आज तक नहीं देखा सब तेरे साइड से। वही देख के तूने कंसिडर वही देख के किया है क्या? ऐसा लग रहा है मतलब।
Odds reveal
जल्दी रिप्लाई देता है क्या कोई?
Rollers. Shoot on sight into the shadows.
ये दो क्या डब्बे?
Midnight fantastic. Hey, the Temple of Wisdom. Let the world come alive.
Loaded.
आता गया
Time to
रे।
testify.
एक और जीव चाहिए था। ओ
By royal decree. Grow, grow, grow.
देख ले कर ले। किसके लिए बच चाहिए था?
Ready.
तेरे पे जोंगली है, तेरे पे नाविया है, क्या चाहिए अब देखो। तीन जोंग तीन हो जाएंगे फिर तेरे को पूरी टीम बनानी पड़ जाएगी। फिर तू कहेगा कि ये काम करता हूँ एक और ले ही लेता हूँ, पूरी टीम ही बन जाएगी, है ना? ऐसा तो नहीं सोच रहा है तो। कि तीन ही चाहिए हुए अब तो मेरे पे। अब एक और करके पूरी टीम कंप्लीट कर लेता हूँ। तो नेक्स्ट क्या लेगा? ईटो? नहीं, बस एक ही लेगा नया जियो। बस फुल मार दो क्या नीचे पे? दबता तो नहीं है क्या? पिटी है मेरी। थर्टी थ्री पे है। 33 पे तो नहीं आता है कुछ। ले लें ले लें, कौन ही करेगा? है मटेरियल। चलो भाई अपन अपन जाते हैं अपने ग्राइंड पे। कहाँ है ये सब बेकार जगह? सबसे कम जगह देखो भाई, 99, 94, 97, 93, 90। क्या बेटा अंदर वाला क्या हुआ नहीं? तो ये 90% है, यहाँ हम जाएंगे भाई। इस एरिया में मंडराएंगे आज हम। HSR खेल ली थी यार, मेरे को HSR की स्टोरी पढ़ी है, वो मैं खेल ही नहीं रहा। गेंशिन में दुनिया भर के पे बोल रहा हूँ। इसका तो कंपस भी है ना। कहाँ है? पहली बार में कभी निकलता है यार चेस्ट?
There are still so many carving waves.
फुलाने का जापानीज वॉइस एक्टर बहुत बढ़िया है।
Let's ride. Check this out. Best of luck.
कहाँ जाता है? देखिए इसका नॉर्मल तो उतना ही बचता है, बट मिसाइल भी जाके जिनको लगती है ना उनको भी उतना ही डैमेज होता है। तो सिंगल टारगेट है, इतनी भी सिंगल टारगेट नहीं है, तो ऐसा मीडियम टारगेट है, दो तीन लोगों, तीन लोगों वाली टारगेट है यहाँ। सेमी क्राउड। पानी में थोड़ी कुछ चेस्ट होता है, होती है क्या? ये तो क्रेजी दिखता है रे। और चेस्ट ही दिख गई, दो चेस्ट दिख गई। ये पता है इनके इनसे कैसी फील आ रही थी मेरे को? ये दोनों माइनक्राफ्टर अभी भी इन दोनों ने माइनक्राफ्ट खेलनी शुरू की है। एक चेस्ट लगाई, एक फर्नेस लगाया, एक क्राफ्टिंग टेबल लगाई, समझ रहा है ये और ये लोग यहाँ पे सर्च कर रहे थे, मैं आके लूट के भाग गया।
One with nature.
That's
चल
what I
रहे
call
हैं,
treasure.
नहीं निकल पे यार।
Off we go.
अच्छा अब तो मार को है ना, मैप मैप
Time to go.
बनता चलता।
A faithful offering.
तो हम निकले।
Into the wind.
ये पीछे कह रही है मैं ऊपर जा रहा हूँ। हेलो हेलो एनिमल लवर, डोमेन में हेल्प चाहिए, आ जाओ, यूआईडी दो, आ जाऊंगा। यूआईडी दो।
I told you today's our luck.
क्या 217066। ये कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है पेस्ट करने में। 70663 भेजी मैंने उसे।
One with nature.
भेजी मैंने उसे। कौन सा डोमेन कर रहे थे? ऐसे ही पूछ रहा हूँ, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता। ये आ जाओ भाई अंदर आ, दो फटुई और की दो मेटा चढ़ाते हैं बस। काजुआ का समझा। काजुआ तुम्हें रखना है, रख सकते हो तुम। मैं कुछ और रख लेता। अच्छा तुमने मुलानी, तुमने काजुआ बेनेट रखा है। ठीक है, रुको मैं मुलानी ही रख रहा हूँ। मुलानी का गायब हो गए थे। और एक और पायरो, कुछ भी हीलिंग हीलिंग तो है क्या? ये तो कुछ आपसे
Ah, the show begins. Market wave.
Clouds high. The birds call.
हाँ पुल डाउन।
Let's ride. Let's shred. May I present?
यार अच्छे आर्टिफैक्ट अपने को भी मिलनी चाहिए ना। मेरे को आज तक अच्छा हाइड्रो गॉबलेट नहीं मिला ना। अगर एक क्रेजी पीस आके ना 10-20 टाइप का ऑफ पीस या कुछ भी।
Market wave.
One with wind and cloud.
अरे मैंने पूरा स्किल ही खराब कर दिया लॉन। मैं वेट कर रहा था दोनों पे पायरो कब अप्लाई होगा और वैसे ही मारूंगा। वो पायरो भी नहीं अप्लाई हुआ और टाइम खराब हो गया। ये डोमेन स्लो है थोड़ा सा।
Let's ride. Catch it as it waves.
भाई मेरी
Got your back.
ठीक है भाई, इन दोनों पे काम नहीं करता है वो। रुको मैं इसको स्विच कर दूँ। नहीं बहुत बढ़िया कैरेक्टर भी है, बट थ्रो भी 2 सेकंड में करवा देती है भाई। उसका स्टैमिना का प्रॉब्लम है ना नेटलैंड के बाहर।
Let my name echo in song.
Wind and cloud.
Let's shred, Sharky.
Time to go.
Off with ya. Hoo. Ya. Shoo. Ya.
रीरन पे मैं इसका वेपन भी ले ही लूंगा ना, सोच रहा हूँ, या तो जरूरत है नहीं, पता नहीं, मे बी बाद में मेरे को कुछ करना ही नहीं पड़े तो। बट अभी तो शिलोनेन लेनी थी, बट शिलोनेन के लिए प्रीमो नहीं हो रहे हैं।
Adorn my night.
Everybody stand back. At the
और बिना स्किल ऑन किए भी क्रिट लगते हैं नहीं इसमें।
The show begins. Ah. Let my name echo in song.
One with wind and cloud.
Check this out. Best of luck. Oh, brilliant. Yep. Ah. Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Amazing. At the flame.
The wind knows me.
Let's ride. Surf's up. Need a surfboard? Carving waves.
हो गया और कुछ? नहीं।
Let's ride. Let's shred, Sharky. hold you back. Going in.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind. Yeah.
Even better than I imagined.
Bye.
It's my lucky day.
डीवे में टेस्टी इसमें प्रीमो मिलते ही नहीं ना, बस एक्सप्लोरेशन के लिए करना पड़ रहा है अब तो। क्या होता कुछ मिस हो गया हो, मिल ही जाए 2-3 प्रीमो।
Off we go. Carving waves. Are you?
Yeah.
Let's light it up.
Yeah. Never again.
Need a surf?
पता है जब से मैंने काजुआ लिया है ना, मैंने इसको सबसे ज्यादा मरवा दिया है ना अपनी टीम में। इसकी किस्मत ही खराब है मेरे अकाउंट में ना, बहुत मरते हैं, मतलब बहुत मरवा देता हूँ मैं।
It's a miracle.
तो भी
Off we go.
भाई यहाँ पे मैं इतनी बार आया हूँ, मैंने ये चेस्ट छोड़ी कैसे? शायद रीजन के बाहर चला जाएगा। ये एरिया मतलब ये पहाड़ भी ना, ये पहाड़ इसी के अंदर आता होगा।
Need a carving waves.
Time to go. Time to go. One with nature. Time to go. Into the wind.
चेस्ट भाई,
Time to go.
ये चेस्ट है भी कहाँ भाई? वीकली बॉस के पास में रख दिया ऐसे। और प्रीमो तो देंगे ही नहीं। वाह भाई, इसीलिए नहीं करते ना लीव एक्सप्लोर। डोमेन के ऊपर इसमें मिलेगी प्रीमो पक्का भाई, ये प्रीशियस चेस्ट होने वाली है। तो कैसे डोमेन के ऊपर में रखी है, मतलब बाकी नहीं मिली तो नहीं मिली यार, क्या कहे। और फिर है
The wind knows me. Yeah.
बस ज्यादा ऊपर हो गया है वैसे, पर ठीक है। किधर है? इधर ही है कहीं। मैं अंधा हो गया हूँ कि कहाँ है ये चीज? पीछे साइड है थोड़ी, ऊपर में ही थी शायद। अबे ये क्यों रहे हो? मत दो ना। इस चेस के लिए कोई इतना मैं अच्छा नहीं, ये चेस अब मैं चेस दूसरी मिली भाई, वो चेस नहीं लोकेट करी हमारे कंप्यूटर में। 5 प्रेमो, 3 2 दिए, कुछ तो दिए भाई। गरीबों की जिंदगी भाई, इसलिए एक्सप्लोर मत करो यार। जो जो एक्सप्लोर नहीं करता वो क्रेजी बंदा है भाई, मत करो। कम से कम तुम लोग खुश तो रहोगे कि तुम्हें पता है तुम्हारी वर्ल्ड में प्रीमो है। ये जगह क्यों है इतना? क्या फायदा था अगर एक चेस्ट नहीं रखनी थी यहाँ? बंदा खड़ा है क्या? वो कुछ दे दे। आयरन शोल्डर क्वेस्ट, टाइम पास बंदा। कुछ फायदा नहीं भाई, लीव ही नहीं करने का मन एक्सप्लोरिंग को, बेकार जगह। अपन नेटलैंड में ढूंढते हैं ना, कुछ मिलेगा। जैसे कि मेरे को एक रील तो पता है ना जो मैंने देखी आज, अब वो मेरे को याद नहीं मैंने चेस्ट ली नहीं ली, क्योंकि मैं जब करता हूँ एक्सप्लोर तब मैं याद नहीं रखता। वहां पे एक चेस्ट हो टॉप पे, वो यहाँ पे भी है भाई क्रेजी। क्रेजी दिखते हैं भाई फटुई वाले लोग।
I trust you have packed.
पहुंच पाए।
Yeah, skyward. Skyward, scatter. Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal. Yeah, scatter.
पाइप से व्हील
Skyward. Yeah, skyward, scatter.
मिल गई भाई अपनी प्रीशियस चेस्ट।
The best stuff's always at the bottom.
बॉटम टॉप में मेरे पे नेटलैंड में कंपास कहाँ से आएगा? मैं ढूंढ रहा हूँ भाई क्रेजी।
Let's ride!
इतना मत अटक। आया क्यों यहाँ पे? और कुछ तरह हाँ, ठीक है।
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
11 पुल, 11 प्रीमो और 6 या फिर 11 प्रीमो रहने देते हैं, अपन फुल मार लेते हैं ना, और HSR भी लाते हैं। खत्म। तो अपनी पीटीओ के हमने 2 पुल मारे ना अभी। 65 की पीटी, 65 नहीं, 35। हाँ वही, मैं 65 मेरी पीटी हो गई भाई। अभी तो 5 स्टार निकाले मैंने, दो ठीक है। 65 की पीटी है अपने, और HSR खेलेंगे पर। HSR में स्टोरी करनी जरूरी है भाई, टाइम खत्म हो रहा है वरना। क्या गेम खुलती नहीं रही। गेम की वॉल्यूम मेरे कान फाड़ रहे ना, एक सेकेंड। इस बार कहाँ है मेरा, ठीक है। ये चिन तो मैंने बंद ही नहीं करी अब से। फिर बदलने का टाइम आ चुका है। लास्ट टाइम की स्टोरी अपनी कहाँ थी, हमारी वॉर डांस शुरू होने वाला था ना, तो अब मेन फाइट सारा सिनेरियो रेडी है। क्या पता क्या होगा भाई। प्लस वो बंदा भी निकल गया था, अगर तुम में से किसी को याद है तो।
今日
तो मैंने जापानीज पे क्यों सेट करी अब भी। मेरे को पढ़ने का मन नहीं है, इंग्लिश करने पड़ेगा।
1日目のスケジュールすごい。主催が
हाँ, अपने को वेट करना पड़ेगा लग रहा है।
まだ子供だって聞いた。
どちらにも書きません。大気庵でモーターボールの試合を見たときに、
कुछ बेटिंग वेटिंग भाई, बकवास बातें कौन सुनेगा।
今回は確率ゲーム
演武天霊。
बात तो अभी शुरू होगी भाई।
来てくれたんだ。聞いたよ。炭鉱先生と一緒。知ってる。僕にとってラフの観光客たちは本当の勝負は今回の脱獄事件。
よく言ったわ。椅子と同じくらい背が低いのに、ラフの子供
अरे यार,
妖精の戦士にも劣らない志があるよ。
अपन ने अच्छा मोमेंट मिस कर दिया।
身長は関係ないと思いますけど。
This is nothing to do with my height.
元凶にお腹いっぱい食べられるところを教えてもらったの。
で、さすがは天。
食べちゃいなさい。
僕の
変なの。ホリの患者を見てからずっと気を張ってるんでしょ。あんまり焦らないで。
でも風霊は今も行方不明で、昇級さんだって捕まったままじゃないですか。僕たちが。
運気軍の中で一番せっかちなのは私だってよく昇級に言われるんだけど、彼の忠告っていつも正しいのよね。ホリの意味物とは長いこと戦ってきたから、奴らの凶悪さも狡猾さも、獲物がずる賢いなら狩人はそれ以上に辛抱強くならないと。弓で敵を射るのと同じように限界まで鶴を引くことで一撃。
じゃあその
ご飯。
海燕将軍、天白氏の準備は整いました。
भाई फाइनली वो कौन को 10 सालों के बाद कैमरा स्क्रीन टाइम मिल गया।
しばらくの間、わしが新作府と
は
風霊は逃げ足が速いだけでなく、幸い優秀国に閉じ込められた二人。
よかったって言っていいのか微妙なとこだけど。
ただ妖精の施設のうち一玉。
飛翔将軍の実力を疑っているわけではありません。予定通りに行けば典礼の開始は6時間。しかし
美月の言うと。
ではウンリ。
それはもちろん。
जापानीज में कैसे ओनली ओनली बोल रहा है इसको, ये हम लोग इंग्लिश में कैसे यूनली।
安全の策だな。しかし一つは演武天霊のためにやって
मेरे को जापानीज से इंग्लिश में स्विच करनी है ना,
商人だ。もう一つは
मेरे को पढ़ने का मन नहीं है क्योंकि
六士の職員たちだ。演武天
あー
霊まあお前の策に賛同。
本当？
ああ、監獄破りの首謀者。面会中に風霊が脱獄。逃亡犯は単なる駒に過ぎん。指し手がその駒を進めたのは、
じゃあどう？
無論捜索は行うべきだ。だが
いつも通り？でも元凶は将軍たちの手伝いを。
そう、それこそが
師匠、
いやいや、そうでは。
まさか海燕将軍。
美月さんは賢いな。
おじいちゃん、美月は慶元将軍が呼んだお客さんだ。
まったく、お前は何も分かっていないな。 二人とも心して聞きなさい。玉空、二人に次の計画を伝えてくる。
कोई लिंक साइड अपन इस कैरेक्टर के लिए सेव अप कर रहे हैं बस नेक्स्ट में इसके लिए पुल भी करेंगे हम वही जिंगवान
優秀国の管理が行き届いていなかったせいで
気にする必要はない。運気軍は戦場で戦い、遊夫は罪人を罰する。囚人が脱走した件は把握しているから、今は優秀国。
変装したホリ人が優秀国に潜入。こう、さ、ケイ、モンの当直だったハンガンのうち、工事部のハンガン、設備が一時
was killed and is temporarily unavailable वो तो हमें पता है कि शुई जो है वो बॉट है रोबोट बट कैसे बोलोगे ना कोई कैरेक्टर जो मर गया है वो मर गया है बट अब अभी रीच में नहीं है हमारे नहीं ऐसे नहीं
将軍様、 各階層の状況は未だ把握でき
कोई बंदा मर गया है बट वो अभी बिजी है नहीं अनअवेलेबल अभी उपलब्ध नहीं है ऐसे ही जाएगा ना उपलब्ध के लिए दूसरा वर्ड क्या होता है अवेलेबल पता नहीं छोड़ो क्या मतलब
脱獄を手助けしたホリ人は私に言わせればその答えを見つ
わかりました。
I'm a friend won't
長
be
い間この黒幕はラフの
おっしゃる通りです。
炭鉱殿レーサー殿すまないが
これも探偵士の
皇族に扮したホリ人
それならすでに
language इधर होती है
According to Lieutenant Yenching's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actual.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how.
My alchemists, simply put, Foxians and Borson share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true.
person have fast metabol
Indeed.
oh
This means that these Borson have a steady supply of the medicine. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine,
They're one and the same.
the medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies. Regarding the Fox,
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation, here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison. Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with...
such brute strength.
If I may be so bold to...
I have lived a bit with his strength. Hule united numerous Borison pacts, forming a grand army of Abam over 7 centuries ago. Pain against the Abama, even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin. Countless Cloud Knights succumbed to. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remain.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of... On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable, and their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? But I guess I understand. The people of the Lafu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the...
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it.
All right. Let me tell you more about it.
May song bring us victory. The harmony will soon play in unison. Yes, you! Right on time. Yes, you! Immerse yourself in it. Both body and mind must be pure. Converge and awaken. Melt! Descend to earth!
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borison in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original.
All these Borison are... whoever is providing them with...
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Infallible. I hope for an end to strife resonate all together. All things human creations. Night, stars echo. Time to cleanse the filth. Right on time. Tempered and forged. All are imbued. Harmony and unison. Be of pure body and mind. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is merely fleeting. Allow me to make a divination. Together as one. Lead through clouds.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was...
Despite being a long-lived species, Borson are actually... It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over...
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance, just like you said, Miss. Casting a creature that can't...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate them. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of...
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement.
incense ascends into... Right on time. Bad luck. Right on time. I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? What are you... Slap! Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind. Let's... Can you find the answer? A quick divination. Together as one. Again. Right on time. Did... Intercepting sword technique. Leave through clouds. Tempered and forged. All are imbued into the sword. Melt! May song bring us harmony and unison. Descend to earth!
Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borison.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that... I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to...
Perhaps to those scholars, Borison are no different from lab animals.
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo. Instead of allowing it was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a...
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them.
Watch out! Regenerate, even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Feeling spiffy? May the foul be of your body and mind. Melt! Lead through clouds! You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing, General.
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borison. And just like the Borison, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borison did. So...
Exactly. While Borison see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse. Why can Borison control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research.
that's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions.
This edition of Imbibitor Luna. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races fought.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission. But instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth?
So what did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you
Quite the contrary. I should be the one
thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenge.
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. The other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission.
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the Shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moreover. Forging official identities for the undercover and the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power, and since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu. And
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Videodara's ranks,
So, what's your plan?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over,
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for... May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one...
Well, you have a point.
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and... It's a shame I don't have any green...
I'm just kidding.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot... You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Do you really think you can delay our departure? You see Borison as savages who know nothing of... The more hope you hold in your...
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine.
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who
Run away, you said? The Borison's era has long passed. Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing? A Foxian?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief!
And she bested you, Moktok.
In our darkest hours, it was...
This prophet, Manga.
The prophet made this proclamation. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Luofu's war.
That so-called prophet lied to all of you.
But her prophecy has come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think...
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast! Look, right now! Everyone in the Luofu is distracted by the stupid war dance!
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous... Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on... Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself.
Wait, what did you...
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub?
No, I've never heard anything like that!
I'm offering you a one... You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently returned.
I can't believe he actually... Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. Just as I suspected. Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for now. A slow simmer over low heat, or a quick stir-fry over high heat?
Would you like to board my stars? Well, my little... We need to hurry, wherever we're going. Keep what quiet? Come on, spill it if you have something to say. You want to leave alone now? Hey, you can't take my star skin.
I'm sorry. If I can help you.
These Borisin are disguised as...
Will you please wait here for a while?
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at... Could you please provide... Wait, I recognize...
I was brought here by the Borisin.
All right, I'll call for
Stop asking. Can't you just stop? You're not one of us.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Jouch.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my co-op.
What are you trying to do, Moktuk?
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation. Remember, these people died because of you.
You want to prove to me that...
What lurks here is not a good... Your calm facade was... Of course. Now, before the hunt begins... Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with this. But remember...
You can torture me. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of...
So... Is that why the Shenjiao Yao Qing wanted to take me away? I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. Some seek power to destroy their enemies. I see. Well, then let me tell you the in our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Maturon, ascended the birthing bed, and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep... Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart. Thus, devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. All right. Now it's your turn.
Jiao Chou, I found...
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now.
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Chou, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu clout.
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face a vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries, is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation
to him.
Exactly. That is why we must You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the... What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we...
A star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borisin we discovered its...
We predict their next move, and we take... Let's start from where you found those Borisin and...
Infallible. This is where we ran into the Borisin last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borisin wants to stick to the original plan despite the...
Are you suggesting that there are Borisin here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here to... First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secrets. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Hey, you there! I'm an official staff member assigned to
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed. This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from... I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right
You're aware of the Borison prison break?
Yeah, I've received the news.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter.
No, everything...
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on...
Well, this spot offers a great view.
Yes.
Who are you?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost...
But Stargazer Navalia...
Official documents? Of course.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now...
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've...
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Naval.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news?
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia...
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to...
Why are you still here?
No. I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoxing. What are you still waiting for?
May song bring us resonate all together. Melt! Lead through clouds!
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill?
Because I need answers.
You were all... You want me to talk? Fine.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I thought. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that board...
This is the most common hunting tactic used. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand?
Well, just a haze. The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder.
But you survived.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time.
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me.
Trust his judgment and keep watching.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia.
The hunt is not over yet.
Please, save...
I wanna live.
Xiao Xiao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her?
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open.
Her blood pressure is dropping.
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation. I will.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets?
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But you... Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power.
Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless and in return for saving her life, you and
Hule. Do you know, all this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives. But once again, they were like a useless idiot. So I asked myself... Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Even your death has value.
The thoughts in your pathetic head...
Did you already know?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much... what a shame, what a shame.
Can you even feel respect?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you, as the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf a dead end, where new paths arise. That's why I'm keeping you alive, and we will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clear the path for our heart.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been...
That... Moktok.
It's the Sky Splitter! The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off!
Calm down, Moktok.
बढ़िया भाई.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your hope.
Bringing me back instead of choosing a new... Mok.
But Great Warhead,
our packs are not here. Wherever...
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Now, you devious monkey.
Chow Chow.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, Monk. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou Fu in... Follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey! Give the wolf a dead end, when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworth. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and
could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? Who am I? Where? Look, memories of falling from the sky into Taikian Stadium. Great. You've finally gotten your memory back. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a lawful swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou...
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something?
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today.
I've trained hard, Master Yun Li. I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Does
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please.
पे विशव है क्या? नहीं नहीं है, मैं सेव कर रहा हूँ. विशव में कर नहीं रहा. फुल मैं वैसे तो कर रहा हूँ, क्या पता थोड़ा अर्ली आ जाए तो बढ़िया ही है. स्टोरी शुरू करी है मैंने.
Informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong, the news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself?
March 7th, a young beauty from the Astral Express.
All right. When people ask you, you might as well...
I see you are both. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance long... Please, follow this...
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
तुमने करा पुल कुछ?
Let's take a look around the contestant hall.
विशव करी?
So... this is the contestant hall.
There are so many...
March. Before the war dance begins, my grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that?
Master Yun Li's old metal is taller than a person. Being able to wield a weapon like that...
Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle. So, it would be best to find a way to
Why would you tell?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want... Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants' hall to practice. If you know yourself and know your enemy...
Know myself and know the enemy.
The Thalassa Way in Sumosu Fishing Society.
आज सही है ना. बाकी अपन कल करेंगे. अपन बाद में खेलेंगे. जाता हूँ मैं.